We just missed that trade because I knew there is only 5 minute fair value gap here. I just entered here and immediately I do the break even and price hit my break even, and now price just going to जहाँ पे से जाना था वो जा चुके हैं. We just missed that trade, but that's not a problem. If price is gonna reverse down, I'm gonna again enter in the trade. But currently, I'm waiting for at least this one. But price didn't, so we just missed that trade. And the context is that I just let me tell you, I'm just entered here, and price comes and hit my break even, not the FSL break even, and then it's again the same shit goes down. And let me tell you how much pip is this. This is the 15 plus pips, and I just require 10 pip, just 10 pip for today. But no problem. Let's see another trade if we can have a trade on another pair. Okay. Fuck. First of all, I have to do this. Okay. Now this is a gold, and let me see if there is 830. By trade मिलेगा तो करेंगे, otherwise I'm not gonna trade. And I think we can have a trade. Can you see this? And at least we can target these highs here. And this is the thought of this trade. And yes, we're in a premium. We just took the highs, and price is, but price making lower, 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 lower. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Hmm. This is looking good. Complete analysis करते हैं. This is insane. By the way, we're in a premium, so यहाँ पे तो चार्ट कुछ ज़्यादा बता नहीं रहा. तो let's look at this. We're, by the way, in a bullish scenario, and here we have a bearish retracement, and in which we are at 75 plus level. So let's look at the 60-minute time frame. I really love the setup that we just missed on the GU. So no problem. Maybe we can have a trade on this pair. I knew we were gonna have a trade. Let's go on a 15-minute time frame. Can you see this? Price is just about to close, but of course we need a right time to enter on. So let's jump on the 1 minute time frame so we can have to enter. So I'm gonna enter here, and maybe MSLS is going to be this. So let's go on the XAUUSD here. What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna enter right now. Okay, and I'm just going to have a sell here. Right, 5009. And this is going to be less than 1%. And TP we're going to have for today is going to be this. Okay, on my real account I just bought early, but on this it does not matter, by the way. My SL is going to be this, and my TP is going to be this. No, this. This is required for today. Okay, I just got a call, so just wait. Oh fuck, मैं तब से बोल रहा हूँ बट माइक बंद था fuck. Oof. ओके, मैं पिछले 15 मिनट से बोल रहा हूँ बट द थिंग इज डैट माइक बंद था fuck. तो मैं कह रहा था कि हमने यहाँ पे एंटर किया है तो प्राइस ने यहाँ से दिस इज लिक्विडिटी इंजेक्शन एंड प्राइस यहाँ पे लिक्विडिटी इंजेक्ट हुई है एंड आई नो दिस इज गोइंग टू गॉन अप हियर एंड दिस इज इमीडिएट एंड मैं अगले 5 से 10 मिनट में इस चीज़ को देखता हूँ. आई वांट बट व्हाई इज दिस फक. On live account we are still in the trade, so I'm gonna again enter in the trade. I don't know why this is doing this. I'm just detail as well, not much. I'm telling you, this is a liquidity injection, and price is not gonna wait now. Immediate cost out. Just 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, let's a little bit journal that because journaling is important for me. By the way, the best buy is that कि हम यहाँ पे buy करते हैं, but we are late. I want this go to up now, right now. Look, this is what I want, and on the live account, I'm on break even and already 1% up on the trade. अभी माइक देख ले भाई बंद ना हो. Mic is off on me. Okay, let's see some YouTube stuff. Go up, bro. I'm telling you, in 5 to 10 minutes. Look at 7:27 and 7:37 or 7:42. I want this trade to be win right now. I don't want to wait, right? Okay. Okay, let's listen and review.
Work is a pain in the apps. My files are in this app. My chat's in this app.
Oh,
Projects in that app.
I love
Oh.
this.
Wow.
Can
You're really
look
working
at
your
this?
ass off,
Can you
Daniel.
look at this?
You need click.
Primarily.
I would say shut the fuck up. Okay, hit that, bro. By live TP hit हो गया मेरा. On the live account, I just hit the TP, right? So just come do this first. I'm just waiting for a little bit. Bro, hit the highs, bro. Don't be too rude. भाई ये जितना मुझे ज़्यादा तंग करेगा ना मैं प्रॉफिट यहाँ से उतना ज़्यादा लेंगे. हम डालेंगे ये क्योंकि अगर ये रिट्रेसमेंट हुई ना तो हम इससे अप में प्रॉफिट लेके जाने वाले हैं. I'm gonna hold the trade. If this is going to do this, I'm gonna hold the trade till this high. Can you look at this high? How much profit we're gonna make? 5%. Let's just wait. Let's just wait and watch. But this is called. Uh, so let's take this right here. Okay, I want price at least above this high. So this is my concern. भाई कैंडल ना ये देखो क्या कर क्या रहा है कैंडल भाई जाना कैन यू लुक एट दिस कि इसने क्या किया अभी इतनी वॉलेटिलिटी क्यों न्यूज़ तो है नहीं कोई व्हाट हैपन आई सेड व्हाट हैपन क्या हुआ है बट ऑन माय लाइव अकाउंट वी आर इन 24 प्रॉफिट का हिट दैट ब्रो हिट दैट क्या हो क्या रहा है न्यूज़ है कोई क्या इतनी ज़्यादा वॉलेटिलिटी ब्रो मैं फक क्या हो क्या रहा है क्या न्यूज़ तो है नहीं कोई इतनी ज़्यादा वॉलेटिलिटी वाई वॉलेटिलिटी इतनी ज़्यादा वॉलेटिलिटी भाई I just closed my trade fuck it I just closed my trade wow we made what we today two $250 can you see that I'm from the start but let's say if we have a news oh bro we just executed early fuck it can you look at this किस तरह फटा है ये वाह भाई क्या बात है आई डोंट केयर यहाँ पे क्या हो ऑन माई लाइव अकाउंट आई जस्ट मेड मनी ब्रो आई जस्ट मेड मनी एंड हमने क्लोज किया था 5025 पे प्राइस अभी है 30 वाह ब्रो दिस इज व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू कि लिक्विडिटी का इंजेक्शन लगा एंड प्राइस ने भागना था कैन यू लुक एट दिस ब्रो आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस इज a liquidity injection and this happens after 9:30 maybe bro we just missed that we already 70 plus fuck right bro okay no problem we're a little bit up today okay let's take a journal then I'm gonna close already इतना ज़्यादा stuff okay let's have a look because GBP अगर trade आज देगा एक और तो भाई साहब this is going to be good I don't care what dollar is now क्या होता है यहाँ पे इतनी ज़्यादा वहाँ की हमें लेवल कि प्राइस ने वहाँ से मूव दे दिए है इसका क्या सीन है आज का जो मेन ट्रेड था वो हमने मिस कर दिया सो लेट्स सी वी कैन हैव अ ट्रेड अदरवाइज आई एम गोना क्लोज स्ट्रीम एंड क्लोज माय लैपटॉप राइट नाउ ओके ओके सो भाई यहाँ से तो आई डोंट वांट द प्राइस इज गोना गो अप फ्रॉम हियर सो लेट्स डू सम वर्क ब्रो लेट्स डू सम वर्क अगर बुलिश रिट्रेसमेंट होती तो दिस इज अ good thing for us but let's see but prices keep falling prices keep falling down but right above we have this fair value gap down we have nothing let's see okay I'm already told you previous week in the previous streams that I at least I want to see the price at this point. So I think price is gonna hit this. This is what I expect from the price because मैं वो ट्रेड करता हूँ जो प्राइस शो कर रहा नो व्हाट आई थिंक बिकॉज मैं यहाँ से कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज मैं तो वही थिंक करूँगा ना जो मैं चाहता हूँ बट बिफोर गोइंग up this is the right chance that maybe price is gonna come here maybe in the 15-minute time frame we can sort of some good things. Okay, can you see that price just okay, no problem. Look on the 5-minute buy up. Can you see that? First of all, your 5-minute fair value gap. Price is again gonna come there. Okay, let's at least journal that. At least journal that, bro. Journal that. Okay, this is what I'm journaling. इसके बाद गोल्ड का भी देखते हैं गोल्ड का क्या बना है भाई बाय द वे वी आर टुडे 2.5% अप राइट सो अगर ट्रेड ना भी लेंगे तो कोई मसला नहीं है maybe I think I have to take also the screenshot of this right B. नहीं क्या तुम सोच रहे हो कि यहाँ पे सेल बट व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू कि ये एक अच्छा बाय ऑप्शन है व्हाट इफ आई टोल्ड यू कि यहाँ से हम बाय भी कर सकते हैं व्हाट इफ आई टोल्ड यू बिकॉज यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी बाइंग नज़र आ रही है मुझे चार्ट थोड़ा सा ऐसा लग रहा है but the reason I'm not buying we are not in the discount so this is against my rules that I would buy at the equilibrium. I'm not gonna buy on the equilibrium. Maybe I'm gonna sell at discount at equal loss. This is okay. This is okay for me, but I'm not gonna buy them here because if you can look at this here, can you look at where we are? We're at the 50%. We didn't even touch this level, so this level is important for me. So if price is gonna go up, I'm gonna sell again. This is the thing. By the way, gold का moderate हो gold liquidity में end है भाई gold को just injection चाहिए liquidity and gold is going to I don't want to speak the words right so let's have a look on gold what gold is doing by the way by I'm literally regretting to close the trade early because can you see how कितना पड़ा है I love this kind of trades अब तुम्हें मैं दिखाता हूँ कि एक एंड अगर मैं राइट पॉइंट पर तो मैं यहाँ पे बाय करता हूँ और मैं तुम्हें दिखाता हूँ कि 5 मिनट में मूव कितना है 21 210 पिप्स का मूव कैन यू इमेजिन दैट 210 पिप का मूव but I'm not gonna trade on that one okay let's have a trade on JU I have all the consequences in my side but this is so much stuff I think I'm looking so first again I have to do the top down analysis right now okay week previous week we hit this comes down and this is Friday this is Monday and I think price is gonna okay hit this and comes down this is literally Okay, let's have a little look on the dollar index. ये bullish close होना है तो इसने bearish, completely bearish, I'm telling you. We're in a fair value gap, can you see that? One daily time frame fair value gap. Bro, GBP देखना पड़ेगा, यहाँ से ये bullishness दिखा रहा है, but I'm gonna see the GBP right now because GBP हमें clear trade मिल सकता है right now. Five minute, bro. I'm gonna be right real quick. Look, do we have any fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame? The 4 minute, on the 3 minute, no, on the 2 minute, no, on the 1 minute, yes, we have. But let's see what euro does. If euro ने liquidity sweep किया हुआ तो I'm not gonna have a trade USD. यूरो भी अगर प्रीमियम में हुआ तो ब्रो दिस इज अ गुड साइन. एक तो नेट सो स्लो है. लेट्स टेक दिस. I just took the risk on GU. Let's see if we can have a trade because bias bullish, completely bullish था, but we're anticipating down and there are the many reasons anticipating down because price को discount में तो at least रहना चाहिए ना. I just sold. Why that it just sold here, right here. Okay, I don't know. Because यहाँ पे बाय करना मैं बिल्कुल भी समझ नहीं सकता. मैंने just early entry की because best entry is at here point. What time it is? 9:42. मैं ये फेयर वैल्यू गैप में भी हिट हो या ये हाई हिट हो. भाई साहब ये भी रोल के अगेंस्ट है कि एक दिन में इतने ट्रेड्स कर रहा हूँ मैं. और ये भी लॉस हुआ था. दिस इज गोइंग टू द लास्ट ट्रेड फॉर टुडे. कितना बड़ा ऐसा क्यों बन रहा है? अच्छा अच्छा, एंट्री है यहाँ पे. अभी बाद में ऑर्डर है तो यहाँ पे बिकॉज दिस इज डेमो. दिस इज जस्ट फॉर शोइंग फॉर यू गाइस, तुम लोगों के लिए. By the way, this is not my real 200s and this is not my real 400 because I think there is a net issue. So okay, 20 pip ये है, 10 pip का है साला. But on my live account I have 1% down and और आज बिल्कुल गलत है. But that's it. Okay, let's run it. Listen and read it.
My brand is designed to make people feel better about themselves, men at least. I'm trying to validate men's feelings, saying that, yeah, you're a man and you're supposed to feel a certain way and you're allowed to get angry and know it's not toxic and you have ambition And yes, it's going to be difficult, but you can achieve it and you want to get these things done.
Okay.
And if you listen to me and you listen to the things I say, you see a tangible, real benefit in your everyday life all around you. I mean, when people come up to me on the street, they don't say, wow, you're so funny. They come up to me and they say, you changed my life. We had this huge amount of potential energy on the oppressed spirit of the entire masculine population around the earth. And then I stood up and said it, and everyone was like, that's how I feel. I didn't know I was allowed to say that. You know, I'd like to believe I helped a lot of people. And I was just really saying things that we all already knew to be true. Saying water is wet benefited me and it benefited the world. So I kept doing it. And it got me in a lot of trouble in the end, because it turns out saying water is wet teaches men to stand up for themselves. The last thing they want is men to stop being afraid of it. Most men in the world today are still afraid of it.
Wow, I love that. What price just does. But ये high below hit on it. Because this is my analysis that when price wick like this, price is gonna take these highs immediately. And once price is gonna hit this, I'm gonna break my ass. So now I'm not gonna speak anymore. Let's the trade run. Okay.
For some reason, most men in the world are still afraid of the system. They're still afraid of being ostracized. They're still afraid of losing their job. There's a bunch of men going to work tomorrow morning and they're scared that the HR department is going to call them in if they make a joke that is risky. That's their life. And they do that job and they go home to their sexless marriage and they have their kids who ignore them and they sit there in quiet desperation, considering killing themselves, but they may as well pay off the mortgage first. And that's their life. I absolutely know that's true because I actually learned everything I know about sexual dynamics and how desperate the life of men is from my webcam company, which I don't talk about that often. And I saw men sit on the internet with every spare second.
This is literally a bad thing. Why price make higher low? Why? If this is giving us the vibe, if this is telling me that this is you don't have to sell here, maybe because price don't have to make a higher high, sorry, higher low, because price have to wick it, take this, and then comes to this, then comes down. But of course we're entering a trade, so let's see what happens, bro.
Every spare dollar they had just to have a girl get about them. And they weren't unsuccessful men because it's expensive. They're successful men with wives and just sitting there talking to some girl on the other side of the world all day. It's sad. Like, why are these dudes so depressed? They're successful. He's a pilot. Why does his life suck so bad? And then my cam girl is telling me how his life sucks so bad and that he gave her all his money. Like, what the And it's worse now because this was all way before OnlyFans. The kind of sums I was making was nothing compared to the sums that are being sent on OnlyFans. This is just a complete implosion of the things that made society function, primarily men and women being in love with each other, and a value exchange. He protects and provides. I serve him and give him children. Like, now that girls just want money for no reason, or they're getting money for no reason. OnlyFans is all just being sent to them and they're taking pictures of the... And you know what? The girls who do OnlyFans and make $100 million in a year and all this stupid... Well, that makes sense. I mean, if you're going to take pictures of your tits and get 50M, cool. But there's a whole bunch of girls, 99.9% of girls on OnlyFans are taking pictures.
This is also not good for the trade that price is doing this in the 5 minute, taking the liquidity. And this is a thing that price is gonna take this high. This is not a good thing for the trade that I'm taking. And well, because these are the highs that we're going to take it. So we need to be bullish on this point. I don't think that this is the right thing कि जहाँ से price down में जाए, but fuck it. What is this here? We have a fair value gaps. What the I'm not comfortable in this trade. By the way, this is a punishment for me. I don't care. Can you see price is gonna go? But I think I have to close the trade because the thing is that euro dollar is not supporting the trade. Dollar index may be supporting the trade, but of course मैं टाइम पे चार्ट पे बैठा नहीं हूँ तो एनालाइज भी मैंने ठीक तरीके से नहीं किया, जिसकी वजह से मैं बार बार अपना बाइस चेंज कर रहा हूँ, अपने ट्रेड का सेटअप चेंज कर रहा हूँ. आई डोंट नो व्हाई एम आई डूइंग दिस ओवर एंड ओवर अगेन. आई डोंट. Let's break even the trade at least. We don't have SL. I break even my trade on the live account. भाई जस्ट इस कैंडल के अबाव में रखते ही अपना सेल. This is good by the way. What dollar index is doing by the way? Because on this price is making trying to make me lower. What the fuck is this? How can we have a trade on this point? भाई कोई भी सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा जीपीपी को. I don't know if I have to hold the trade or not. Okay, let's at least break it now. I'm gonna break it right now. भाई लिटरली हिट कर सकता. अगर मैं यहाँ पे एक इंडिकेटर ऐड करूँ 15 मिनट की कैंडल का हाई टाइम फ्रेम कैंडल लीजिए. बताओ. नो दिस इज नॉट राइट. मेरे पास वो था ये वाला. आई थिंक वी हैव टू सेट दिस. अबे नीचे जाना है. ओके लेट्स सेट दिस. भाई डाउन के लिए चाहिए हमें. डाउन के लिए चाहिए ब्लैक. नीड ब्लैक फॉर डाउन and for up we need green. What this is doing I don't hate this. और साइज का तो इसका सेट कर लो. ठीक. 0.5% up, but this is not good. Okay भाई इसको तो सेट कर लेना. At least we don't have all this today. क्या सीन है इसका. नहीं ये भी राइट नहीं है. राइट कौन सा है? ये वाला होगा. Maybe that high are gonna be taken. Let's see. Can you see price again make a higher low? This is irritating me. Look at this. What is this? एक भी. Okay, this is right with this. Daily time frame नहीं चाहिए हमें, चाहिए 15 मिनट. Where is the 15 minute? 30 minute. 15 minutes. इसके सेटिंग पहले ही सेट है भाई ये 1 minute की इस फेयर वैल्यू को again is not I'm gonna sell again because if we can look at the 15-minute time frame this is not the right sign. I'm gonna play with a little risk. भाई डायरेक्ट मैं यहाँ पे एंटर नहीं करने का. I'm just waiting a little bit because ये हाई and price is gonna take that high and अगर हमें यहाँ पे to be honest यहाँ से हमें immediate response चाहिए डाउन में because this is not the यहाँ पे स्मार्ट मनी कभी भी बाय नहीं करेगा ये 50% पॉइंट और यहाँ से तो वो सेल नहीं करेंगे दे आर जस्ट बायर्स को ट्रैप कर रहे हैं एंड आई न्यू इट just entered in the trade भाई मैं ट्रेड में entered और मैं तुम्हें यहाँ पे एक्यूरेसी दिखाऊंगा कि हाउ एल्गोरिथम्स put the orders 474 474 मैं इस चीज़ के अगेंस्ट जा रहा हूँ कि ये हायर लो बना रहे हैं well let's see let's trust my setup by the way this is a 1 minute time frame 1 minute and you're gonna see the accuracy of this मैं तुम मुझसे पूछो तो मैं इस हाई के ऊपर प्राइस नहीं समझता कि प्राइस इस हाई के ऊपर जाएगी अभी यस जा भी सकता है बट दिस इज़ अ थिंग 2 मिनट रहते हैं 2 मिनट में 15 मिनट कैंडल बेरिश कलर्स this is the thing that price didn't come to the previous this fair value because we have this can you see 3 consecutive up down candle then price traded this by so price just touch not this candle body but this candle low not even low okay let's see if no this is not yes I don't think bullish close हो गया candle. Why this is doing this? Okay, we just learned some lessons today. Bad day. मैंने कहा था ना ये इसका हाई लेगा तो उसने वो हाई ले लिया. भाई जीबीपी में मैं बुलिश नहीं. I'm literally not bullish on the GBP. But of course यूरो भी बुलिश है, डॉलर इंडेक्स बेरिश है, तो कोई चांस नहीं बनता कि हम इस पे बुलिश ट्रेड लाएं. लेकिन लोअर लो बनाए जा रहे हैं और यूरो भी हायर हाई बनाया जा रहा है. So I love this that we have a good price action on GBP. But I'm not bullish. I don't can't be bullish here, and I want to be selling here. But yeah, I want to be here. But let's play that, bro. Let's play it. Play with it. What just happened? Fuck. I just lost 2% on. I just sell here. Sell here. भाई मैं फिर एंटर हो गया ट्रेड में. मैं पता नहीं क्या कर रहा हूँ. This is the last time I'm entering in the trade because एक्सपोर्ट रहता था जिसको प्राइस ने 1 मिनट पे भी टैप नहीं किया था. प्राइस से भी टैप कर दिया. So fuck these all fair value gaps. I'll be with this fair value gap. एंड जस्ट इतना सा सेल है मेरा और ये टीपी में लेके जाऊंगा इसके ऊपर भी let's run.
Pictures of their pussy for fucking pennies.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing and gay. The world is so toast. And then why do they do it? Well, they do it because they're doing it until they find a man who will pay their bills, I guess. Women have always used sex to their advantage. And in the world where they only care about money and not children, what are they going to use it for? They're all just some form of either digital hooker or sugar baby or full-time professional girlfriend from dude.
Vibe Coding 101 Part 3. Stop typing your prompts. Seriously. Your prompt and cursor.
There is a version of you in the world which is important, which is respected, which is rich, which is capable, which is charismatic and funny and interesting. You're not him yet, but you need to make a plan to become that person. That person exists. You have to make it come true. I don't believe in faking it before you make it. There is nothing fake about belief. You have to wait for the rest of the world to catch up with what you already know. You have to see through time, act accordingly, and prepare to told you so that eternally upsets doubters. I'm saying you must believe all of the things you want to have are going to happen. You must see through time with a plan in place so you can see it all come true to be the man you want to be. It is impossible, and I have never in my life seen a man who eats right, goes to the gym every day, and trains hard not have a good body. The universe is extremely giving. It will give you anything you want. He imagined himself with a good body. He made a plan to get one. He followed the plan and he got it. I've never seen somebody who works hard, who's in the right networks, who's paying attention, who is not rich. I've never seen somebody who dedicates himself to the gym and eats right, who is not in fantastic physical condition. It's impossible. You can have anything you want. All you have to do is make a plan and see it. So, there's no such thing as faking it before you make it. No. You see it and you make it come true. You make everybody else accept your version of reality. You see a version of yourself inside of your mind, and when other people do not see it when they look at you, you bend space-time and change your outward projection, your avatar, so others view you exactly the way you see yourself. It is called belief. You must have a vision for who you could be. The power of belief is real. Words and thoughts have power. Use them. They are tools and weapons to aid your ascension to greatness. Let me give you a thought experiment, all the people out. If I was going to shoot you with a gun, and I'm going to shoot you in the chest, one shot, do you stand a greater chance of surviving if you believe you will not die? You can say one of two sentences before I shoot you. Don't shoot, you'll kill me, or don't shoot, I will exact revenge. Which one of those two sentences makes you more likely to survive the bullet wound? The power of words is real. So, you must say things that... I had a very old video before I said, I'm a sayer. I'm a sayer. If I say something, it comes true. Which means I don't need the motivation to do difficult things. I just need to find the energy to say things. But then I have a bond to myself because my word is my bond and my contract is golden where I do them. So if I say I'll do 1,000 push-ups, I'll do 1,000 push-ups. So when I'm sitting there feeling lazy, thinking I don't want to do 1,000 push-ups, I think, well, if I just say it, then I have to do it. And I always have the energy to say something, so then I do it. So that's why I always train. I say I'm going to train every day, so guess what I do? I train every day because I don't break promises to myself because my word is iron, which means if I've never broken a promise to myself, if everything I've ever said I meant, when I tell the man, if you shoot me, I will exact Revenge. That means I'm not allowed to die. My body won't let me. I'll continue to breathe. I'll find the chi deep within my organs so I can come back just to knock on his door, just to make sure his worst nightmare comes true. But please understand that losing hope is fatal. Hope, you will fight to keep it. If it's your six-pack, you'll do training to keep it. If it's your girlfriend, you'll try and keep her happy. Fighting to maintain and retain or gain and obtain shows genuine appreciation. When you're happy for something, you fight for something. So I believe fighting is happiness. And when you're fighting, you're happy. So let's make a list of all the things required for a man to be happy in the world today. 1, a battle. So the first thing a man needs is a battle. You're not happy without struggle. Well, the worst experience a man can possibly have is to be born with everything and not have to work for anything, because there's no light without dark. Being rich is only fun if you could talk about the times you were poor. You can either fight back or give up. But I don't understand most people. Imagine giving up. Imagine it even being an option on the table. How could you not fight? I am thankful to God for giving me this battle. There is nothing I'm more thankful for than God himself, because I know men like us don't give up. Bravery. If you have a struggle and you are brave, you will be happy as a man. It's not about always winning, guys. But we were never afraid. We were never cowards. It is the bravery which gives you the positive organs. You can derive positive organs from the battle, which means what happens is you end up addicted to the struggle because you want the positivity from it. You want the dopamine. And if you're addicted to the struggle and you have any semblance of capability, you then become one of the most important and formidable forces on the face of the planet, because all you do is fight. I don't have any fun. Fun isn't fun. Festivals aren't fun. Clubs aren't fun. Parties aren't fun. So the only thing that's fun is winning all of the time, which means I work all of the time. People say to me, Andrew, you have so much money. Why all you do is work? Because I want to. Because I want to. Because I have to win. We are designed, we have evolved, we're biologically wired to want to win as men. It doesn't matter if it's a coin flip. Put me on the street, and if I lose a random coin flip against a nobody, it'll ruin my day. I'm supposed to win. I don't lose. Guys, if you're ever feeling sad, do these things. You'll be happy. I promise. Fun is not as fun as struggle. Fun is not as fun as feeling brave. Fun is not as fun as having a vision and making it come true. Fun is not as evil. The problem is, evil is very, very fast. So you need to understand that evil's coming. So you need to prepare for it. And you prepare for it through positivity. God is light. Positivity. Another thing that's going to give you a lot of motivation and power as a man is helping other people. It's inside of the masculine imperative to provide and to protect. If I love a woman, I want to protect her. I want to give her things and I want to make sure she is safe. This is how I feel naturally. It's my natural inclination. Another thing you should be doing is trying your very best to help people, to give to other people. You have enough money to give some away. You have enough time to take 10 minutes out your day and help somebody who is worthy. Don't be used by users and losers. So, some final motivational points for you guys here. I want you all to understand something, because we've talked about some very important things today, and I hope you took some notes that will allow you to build a positive mindset, because understand that your mindset, your mentality is the framework, the software which your hardware operates under. So your mindset, your mentality, how you view the world is the software which programs your hardware, and it's extremely important that you do not believe in things that take away power from you, and you extract positive organs from the universe by eternally struggling in battles which allow you and your bloodline to ascend to the highest possible echelons of masculine achievement. I can't stop myself working as a person who doesn't need money. And then there's people with no money who don't work. It blows my mind, which is why the winners are winners and the losers are losers. Losers do a little bit of work and rest. Winners work as hard as possible and worry they're not working hard enough. It's just a separation of personality types. And it's almost like you can't save these people. I have something I sent in my email recently. I said, you could give the average man a brand new Ferrari and a road map and a coffee and a full tank of gas and tell him the destination, success. And halfway along the drive, he'll quit because it's too far. No matter how well you set it up for people, they'll quit. I have this the same with my online educational platform, my school. It's $49 a month. It's less than a Starbucks. And I will teach you how to make money online. You can escape the matrix, you can get out to the hole before it closes, you can be geographically free, you can live in Thailand, you can make money from your computer. It costs $49, you have absolutely nothing to lose. I made it cheap enough for everybody to be able to join. And people will sit there and go, and then put on Netflix. What more? I've given you a Ferrari, a full tank of gas, I've given you the latte, I've given you a roadmap. Giving you a hot girl to sit next to you and play songs and do selfies. I'm giving you everything. Just drive the car. No, yeah, it's far. I don't have motivation. Doop-de-doo.
Okay, done for the day by the way. Because I'm not the one who is going to buy here. Maybe. But बताता हूँ आज के down, where how much we're down something like diamond this fucking wow, we're much down, bro. 64%. We are 3% down for today, and overall on the account I'm 4% down, and I'll try chemical break even पे लेके आऊँ. I'll try. कल भी 3% बढ़ाएंगे. Okay, go. Done for the day. Have a nice day.